Hello again, everyone. Shiranui here. Um, I wanted to make another video. I just posted one like a couple minutes ago. Another thing I hate. Figured I'd organize them into, just straight up videos rather than making a whole thing about everything I hate. Alright, this one's gonna be about animal abuse. Not not like, oh, save the cows from slaughterhouses, crap like that. No, this is like legit, like house animals, crap like that. Uh, Basically, I was on Cell's page. Oh, again, Cell stuff and shit like that. He posted a video about, not a video, a picture about some guy that he punched his girlfriend and threw his cat out a window because the internet went off or something. See, honestly, I'm more concerned about the cat than the woman. If someone gets punched in the face, it's like, oh, bruise, broken tooth, oh, ow. You throw a cat out a window, you can kill it. There's no reason for that. Basically, the whole thing is, what do animals do? Animals don't do anything. They just sit there and they're cute, they don't do anything. A lot. I do have 3 cats and 2 dogs. Well, one of the cats is mine. Dogs are not mine. Basically, my mom's boyfriend, a couple weeks ago, maybe it was 2 weeks ago, they were arguing, and they were arguing about, oh, my shit, your shit. And he was going in his room, in our war room, our game room, and he was taking shit that was his, and, well, taking stuff that was hers and throwing it out into the hallway. And he picks up our kitten. Kitten is, over there. She's about 4 months old, 5 months old, little thing, not too big, when she lays down, like that big. He picks her up and throws her about, maybe 10 feet, 7, 10 feet, give or take. We had a bucket of water in the kitchen / living room. There's the kitchen, living room. We were mopping the floor, and he takes his kitten. Oh, there she is. And he throws her 10 feet into a bucket of water. And my whole thing was, what did the cat do to you? The cat didn't do anything to you. You guys want to play, this is mine, this is yours? Don't do it with the animals. The kitten ended up, running away, hiding from everyone. And it's like, you can't do that. This poor cat, she doesn't understand anything. She understands food. She understands, barely understands water. She understands snacks, come pet me time. She understands her name. That's about it. She doesn't understand why I picked her up and threw her. I personally told him off for about 20 minutes, how much of a faggot he is for being a big man and throwing animals. Another instance, he took his dog, both dogs are his, little border collie, not too big, maybe about 2 feet tall, maybe 3 feet tall. Picks her up, and she didn't want to go outside. She didn't want to go pee or go to the bathroom or anything. And I said, what? Let her stay inside. She'll wait until the morning. Simple as that. We have 2 balconies. We have a porch that's kind of a balcony, and then we have a balcony. They have a balcony in their room. He takes the dog and throws her off the balcony. And I was like, really? Why are you doing that? Oh, she's jumped off higher places. Yeah, she may have jumped off higher places, but, there's a difference between jumping and being thrown. When you're jumping, you're bracing for it. You're jumping. You're like, okay, I'm heading towards this. I'm going to brace myself. When you're being thrown off something, especially into the darkness, it was really dark out. We live I'm staying up in Poughkeepsie right now. There's not a lot of lights up here. It's not like New York City, where it's like, oh, lights all over the place, sounds, all that. it was pretty dark, so you can't really see, where you're landing. You can potentially hurt yourself. Not to mention, what if there's a rock on the floor or something? You can hurt your hand, hurt your paw. If you fall on a rock, you can potentially do trauma damage. You could pierce your skin, pierce organs. Just saying. And it's like, again, the dog didn't do anything. She wanted to stay inside. She wanted to stay inside, let her stay inside. She'll pee in the morning. Or she'll pee in her kennel. Simple as that. We have to keep them in kennels because they eat everything. And it's like, there's no reason to hurt animals like that. There really isn't. Another instance, a lot of times in New York City, my mother worked for ACC, Animal Care and Control, the ASPCA actually. And she would say all these instances where, actually, she did work for a Banfield in the city. Banfield is part of PetSmart, in case no one knows. It's like it's a vet office, expensive vet office for nothing, She was saying that a dog came in with its throat slit, and that angers me. To be honest, it's like, the dog didn't do anything. What did the dog do? Okay, if the dog bites you, if you yell at it, not yell at it, but if you grab the dog and it turns around to bite you in defense, if they're doing it in defense, you should know not to fight back, If you smack the dog and the dog bites you, you should know, okay, I'm not gonna hurt you that bad again. Personally, my 2 dogs, the puppy we just got, he's a couple months old, like 9 months old, and he chews on everything. He chewed my computer wire. That's why I'm broadcasting this via phone. He ate my computer wire. What did I do? I gave him a whap on the ass, I threw him in his kennel, and I gave him something he can eat. I'm not gonna go crazy and throw him off a balcony or stab him or slit his throat, I've heard of, a while ago I heard of an instance where a dog, a German Shepherds, I love them. I wish I had one. Beautiful dogs. I heard this instance where, a bunch of kids tied a dynamite to the dog's mouth and set it off. Dog's mouth from, all here, basically, was blown off. He couldn't eat. There were maggots infesting his face. He was like that for 5 days. And when someone finally got to him, it was too late. He was already pretty much infested with maggots, starving, crap like that. And again, it's like, what did the dog? The dog was just in the wrong. I personally think the dog was in the wrong place at the wrong time. But what did the kids honestly get? You're gonna have these kids going through life thinking it's okay to hurt animals like that, and it's not. It's not okay to hurt something that's living and breathing for no reason. And a lot of people will probably say, oh, what about meat that you get in stores and shit like that. That's understandable. I can talk about that. I was vegetarian for a year. Oh God, it was a fun time, I'll say. After a while, the reason I went vegetarian was because I wanted to lose weight. It took me a year to lose 10 pounds. I wanted to be healthier, I'll say, and at the same time I wanted to also make it so not a lot of animals are killed, but and then after a while, I was like 14, 15, stupid teenager shit. I started realizing that me going vegetarian wasn't doing anything. You go to the store, you see the same pack of meat, they're still going to have tons of meat laying out there. They're not going to be like, oh, so-and-so people are vegetarian, let's not put out a lot of meat. Don't work like that. So, I went back to being a meat eater, not a carnivore, omnivore. I do eat veggies. I do eat meat, more meat than anything, really. Whole thing with that is, yeah, the animals, you gotta feel bad for them. You know, they're pretty much born, either born and killed, or born raised terribly and then killed. But then you gotta realize, they they're born for that. You know, they're raised in captivity and born in captivity to be cooked, to be slaughtered and sold as filet mignon or bacon or turkey breasts, whole turkey, chicken breasts, you know, rabbit. I've seen rabbit too. You know, I feel bad, but I'd honestly like to try rabbit. Basically, if it's an animal that's born for something, like turkeys, for example, they're raised like captive turkeys are raised specifically for being sold on a shelf later in their life. And yeah, it's sad, you know, they do get treated horribly, which at the same time it is the not the caretaker, not the owner of the farm or whatever, wherever they come from. You know, the people that they hire. I've seen them like beat chickens over the head with flashlights, mag lights. There's no reason for that. But like places that they take care of their animals, they feed them properly and then they send them out to get slaughtered. You know, that's cool. I just don't see a point in hurting the animal any more than it's being hurt for, you know, being on the other side of the fence where it's not green. And you know, a lot of my uncle, he's a vegetarian. I don't know why he's vegetarian. Personally, I would like to believe, oh, piggies are cute and doggies are cute. One excuse I heard from him, he woke up one day and he was out of breath, couldn't get out of bed, so he wanted to lose weight. He plays a lot of hockey, so that's a bad thing. Had like somewhat double-digit concussions. And he basically did it to lose some weight, I guess. And that's a good idea, you know, if you want to lose weight, you know, do what you want. There are other methods, you know, don't stick your finger down your throat. That's a bad method. What I did when I was vegetarian, I didn't eat meat, but I ate a lot of fried foods and soda, and I drank a lot of soda, shit like that. Didn't make me any healthier, you know, that's why I only lost 10 pounds in a year. This year, I'm in a culinary class. We make food that's actual food. You know, we make some good soups, fried chicken. Well, not fried chicken. We make baked barbecue chicken. We make a lot of what we made. I'm gonna be in the advanced class. We made what's a good thing that we made? We made, you know, chicken, soups, rices, good shit. Sure, I gained a lot of weight between then, but you know what? It's better weight than, personally, I think it's better weight than if you're eating at like McDonald's every day. You know, at least all that weight is, it's all like the weight you're getting from like real food is like real proteins, real shit like that. Back on a subject of food, I'm gonna make that in another video. So, yeah, animal abuse, things like that. So, I gotta be out. I will, make another video. Peace out, everyone.